Good morning. Thank you for joining us on Superstars of Sports. I'm your host, Chicken George. Today we got another special show. Two teams in the house. We got the Big Show today, and we also joined by the Twin Towers.
Hey, Big Show. Drew Chill.
Yo, it's your boy. I'm back. Chicken DiBiase, they got me out the metaverse. Yeah, glad to be here. Glad you could join us. Last night's game between the Cavs and the Raptors. All good games last night. Harden and the Spider carried the Cavs to the victory in the Game 7 win over the Raptors. R.J. Barrett and Scotty Barnes did the best they could. However, they was overcame by, the Cavs. Drew, I'm sure you've seen some of these games. We're going to start with this game first. What's your takeaway from this game last night, Cavs and the Raptors?
Well, the Cavs and the Raptors was an exciting game. I mean, at first, the Raptors came out on fire. They was trying to put the Cavs away. But this time, somehow, Cavs wasn't going for it. The dude showed up a little bit. I got to give it to him. He left-handed dude. He showed up a little bit. I mean, the first quarter he didn't. But after that, the second half, they started putting stuff together. And Mitchell and Allen and bought them out of it. They put them in a lead, and they never looked back after that. Raptors got in foul trouble. That's what hurt them. That's what hurt them most. Because they could stay out foul trouble, and they could kept Burton and what's name on the floor at all time, because it was do or die. Game 7 is do or die. We don't need no rest. Everybody that play ball knows. The last game, it's the last game of the year, we ain't want no rest. We suck it up. We suck it up. So, yeah, it was a good game. It was a great game. And it's good for the NBA to have these type of games right now because it's showing everybody's fault. Got their teams are leveling out. And everybody's here to play, And I really enjoyed the game last night. I really did. In fact, I enjoyed all the games weekend, but that game last night, I really enjoyed that game last night. Going down to the halftime, tied up at halftime. Right before halftime, the Cavs came and put an 11-2 run together. Cause I don't think if they ain't put that 11-2 run together before half, it might have been a different story after when the third period came. Because the third period, that's when they broke away from it.
Right. So
it was a real good game. They showed up. It's on to the next one.
Okay. What you think about that, DiBiase? Well, this game, I just was worried that my man Harden came to play, really, because everybody been giving him the blues. I've been hearing y'all talking about it on the show, talking about if, can you see? I've been hearing y'all talking about it on the show, talking about is Harden better than Wade and this and that, disrespecting my man, but, it's cool. I wanted them to win so Harden could, advance and, just not be in a situation where they playing with his name, man. Shorty really like that. I don't care for no bum ass RJ and them niggas like that. Any team that got a massive amount of Duke niggas on it, dead. So I was praying for RJ's demise, since game 1, game 2, he was doing his thing. So, I got to go with the beard, man. Whenever you got the beard lined up, I'm with the beard, man, unless he's going against the T-Wolves. Other than that, I'm with the beard, man. And then he got the Spider. Come on, my nigga. Spider was the 1 seed in them last year. They got their ass bucked. So, of course I'm going to go with them, man. I didn't think that the Raptors was going to pull it out, but, they was the highest seed. It is what it is. So, okay. All right. So, moving on to this Magic's game. All right, Magic's Pistons. The Pistons pulled it out 116-94 over the Magic. They were in threat of losing the series 4-3 or 3-4-1 at first. The Magic was the 8 seed coming in, playing pretty well against the 1 seed. They did all that they could to get back in the game. However, at a certain point in time, I felt like Caleb, he just found his swag, right? So, what you think about this game, DiBiase, how it went, and you know how the Pistons pulled it out? Well, what I can say about the Pistons, to Drew's, you know, is about time, because I thought they was about to get that shit up, like, you know, I wasn't really fully rooting for them, being as though they got a Duke nigga on there, Paolo. You know, I kind of, no, I ain't gonna say I don't like Paolo. I'm lying. I like Caleb though. I like Cunningham, but I didn't think that they was gonna get it done. Really, I was kind of rooting against Drew in a little bit, for real, because Drew was talking this shit all year. The Pistons this, Pistons that, and the Pistons was getting beat with a baseball bat. That's just what it is. But, you know, they found a way to get it done. So, you know, I mean, what can you say? They got it done. Will they advance to the moving forward? Who knows, right? I know. I don't think so. But, you know, that's what it is. Like I said, it's about time, you know. It's about time. You know, they got it done. I don't see the Pistons. I'm gonna wait.
Beating the Cavs?
I don't know.
They gonna beat the Cavs.
I don't know, man. That's your team, but we'll see. What you say, Drew?
Me, I'm telling you right now, I've been on Piston bandwagon since early in the year. But they needed this right here. They needed Shaka. When they was down 3-1, they believed in them. And I sort of believed in them. I knew they could come back and win 1 or 2. But when it got to Game 7, and you had to go in Detroit for Game 7, I knew it was going to be a problem. And then when the Magic lost one of their star players, that really just hurt them. That hurt them real bad. But I want to talk about the man of the hour. I know y'all talking about the point guard and everything. But these last 3 games, Mr. Harris coming off the bench, lighting the world up. First game he came on the bench, the second game they started him, the third game they started him. He lit the world up on him. I mean, when you get a veteran that don't want to go home and shooting and playing defense like that, that's what happened. The Pistons said they're going to do it. They said they're going to do it. Now they know what fear is like in the playoffs. Because down 3-1, you had 3 teams come back down 3-1. This playoff. That's been, yeah, I don't remember. I really can't remember when that happened before. I can't remember, but it happened now. Three teams came back 3-1. And the Pistons, now it's going to be a little bit easier for them because they can breathe. It's going to be easier for them knowing that they can handle it. But they can breathe now. Yeah.
Okay. So the best game of the night to me, you know, was the Celtics and the Sixers, which I was actually looking forward to watching. This game has a lot of indications yearly, really. I didn't see the Sixers pulling it out, but they pulled it out. So what's your takeaway for this game right here, Drew?
Man, let me tell you something. When the 76ers kept yelling, "We want Boston." Everybody they think they want Boston, and Boston was digging up in them at first game, and then second game they won, and then Boston beat them and had them down. I guess they really did want Boston because they handled Boston. And the fact that a B showed up like a mean killing machine. I know the last game, Game 7, everybody supposed to play. They lost Tatum, he didn't play. It's still no excuse. It's no excuse. You had them 3-1. You should have finished them. Should have never let them creep back in there. Them 76ers and Knicks series that's coming up next. But I'm saying they got Boston. They beat Boston. They put them out. And they're going to start a whole lot of mess with that loss, with Boston. That loss. A lot of stuff going to happen. But the 76ers showed up. I mean, B don't play all year. I guess he rested up. He rested up. And he come back to playoffs, he ready to play. Right. So I want to see him and the Cat go at it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. want to see him and Cat go at it myself. DiBiase. Celtics and the Sixers. I think this shit was rigged, if you ask me. So Tatum can come back from a torn ACL, but he get a sore leg the game before Game 7.
A sore knee.
A sore knee. What? You tore your ACL and came back, but you got a sore knee? A sore knee. Man, if that bitch ain't like, I'm going to get you sucker foot, I'm playing. I don't care if it's sore. I'm going to put some Ambisol, some Neosporin. I'm going to put everything on that motherfucker. I'm going to put a little bit of ginger ale on it. You know how we do. We got to put ginger ale on everything, man. You know, might drink a little bit of orange juice. I'm playing. There's no way. Game 7, man, what? Out of my team are down. They've been playing well all year with me. They got to the 3rd seed, whatever, what have you. And I'm gonna, no, hell no. Ambisol, WD-40. I'm gonna put a Band-Aid, a bandage. Man, I'm putting everything on that leg. I'm gonna put on some knee pads, some thigh pads, a butt pad. I'm playing. All right, but okay, that happened. He ain't play, right? So as the game was going on, it wasn't like they was blowing him out, but I started to see the shift. You know, like, damn, really, they got too many weapons. They got PED, Peds. They got Peds Paul back. Then they got VJ. Then they got Maxey. And when Embiid out there, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm going on the record to say this right now. Them boys going to the chip. Them boys going to the chip. I just can't see how nobody can get in front of that. The number 1 seed Pistons that's supposed to play all the defense, they don't want to be in front of that. They don't want to be in front of that. You can beat Mayweather all you want, but Mayweather didn't never fight Sugar Ray Robinson. Mayweather didn't never fight float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. So he don't want to be in front of that. He don't want to be, he's supposed to be fighting Tyson. Ain't he coming up soon? Oh, man, if he was going to fight the old Tyson, that pit bull, and that's what the fuck the Pistons is. They pit bulls. You got Peds. You got Maxey. You got it. Yeah, Peds.
Yeah.
Peds.
76.
No, I ain't say the Pistons. I said P. That's what I meant. PED Paul. Talk about, yo, man, they got too many weapons. They got too many weapons. I don't see how, they're going to be able to withhold, man.
They ain't got no bench.
I don't see how they're going to be, but the Pistons, well, I don't see nobody beating them, man. I don't see nobody beating them. Them boys tough. Okay, well, they were some tough games. Moving on to the next round. This round should be a little better. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these matchups. Of course, I'm looking forward to see my boys knocking off the Spurs. The Lakers, what's going on with them. They going home. I don't even care to see that matchup. The Cavs and the Pistons should be a good one. And the Sixers and the Knicks, I think, going to be a good one with Cat. And, the history with Cat and Embiid. That should be a good one. With these 4 games by game, what do you think about this game with the Knicks, DiBiase? The Knicks, that's going to be a good one. Do I see the Sixers beating the Knicks? In probably any other situation, I would go with the Knicks because I'm a Cat fan all day, man. But I got Cat winning the matchup, but I don't see the Knicks pulling this out, man. Like I said, the Sixers, they got too many weapons to me, right? The Sixers, their team pretty much made for defense to me, right? With the pieces that they got, so they might be able to neutralize them. But then I think that Maxey is going to neutralize Brunson. I think that PED is going to come in and just take over the show. So, it's to be seen, the game, game 1 is Tuesday? Tuesday, game 1, I'm looking forward to seeing that. So I'm looking forward to seeing 2 series, really. The Knicks and my T-Wolves. Everything else, we'll see when they get there. What you think about the matchup, Drew?
the Knicks and the 76ers is gonna be a good one. I'm looking this one to go 7. Because sometimes the Knicks relax too much, you know, in the Garden, but they play hard. They play against each other hard all year long. This one I'm picking 7 games, and I know the Sixers beat Boston, but I got the Knicks beating the Sixers in 7 this time. I got the Knicks beating them in 7. I think they got too much. They got too much bench. 76ers. They got a nice starting 5, play together real good, but if they ever get in foul trouble, they toast. Okay? The Knicks got a bench. They got a bench that can come off and play. They got role players, and that's what it takes to get to the next level on when you're playing in the playoffs. So yeah, I got the Knicks winning that one in 7.
All right. Moving on to the Pistons and the Cavs. Your boys you've been telling me about all year. So, do you think they have enough to get past the Cavs? What you think is going to be the outcome of that?
Man, listen, they're going to beat the Cavs because somebody ain't going to show up. I ain't going to say who. But the name starts with James, okay? He ain't going to show up. He ain't going to show up. If he don't show up big, it's over. The Pistons going to beat them because all their guards going to show up, all their bench going to show up. Everybody's showing up for the Pistons this time. The Pistons going to beat them. Green is going to be a big part of this, man, this time. I think Green going to be a big part of it because I don't see nobody on the Cavs that can play him. I don't see nobody, I don't see no small forward or forward on the Cavs that can play Green. Green going to come through, he going to have a massive game. He's going to have a massive game. Because, like I said, Mitchell going to get his. Allen going to do what he can do best. A few other guys, the Cavs, they got some shooters and everything, but they just ain't got enough for Detroit. Detroit in 6.
Okay. So, we got this game, the Thunder and the Lakers. Lakers jumped out to a 3-0 lead. I thought that they was going to give up the lead. You know, they didn't have KD playing, so that was pretty much that. Thunder ran through the Suns, so, you know, they got a little bit of rest. You know, they've been waiting for the Lakers. What you think going to be the outcome for this series, DiBiase? The Thunder and the Lakers, well, I don't even have to waste your time. Sweet. Drew, you got any words? Because I don't got nothing else to say. This shit about to be over by yesterday. This shit was over yesterday before the game was over. So I ain't even got nothing to talk about. Them boys gonna get swept. Luka ain't trying to come back. LeBron too old. You know, LeGoat, he too old. And then nobody else ain't gonna bring nothing. Them boys is loaded, man. We need to do something about them, man.
Well, I'm a Laker fan. Man, everybody know it. Every time I've been on here, I'm a Laker fan. LeBron, my man. I was leaving Lakers to the end, but I'm just saying, if we don't get my man back, it don't look good for us. And, you know, I just don't never doubt my team. LeBron has done many things, right? But that Thunder's got too much. Thunder's 10 deep. The Thunder are 10 players deep. I mean, they show up. I don't think they're going to sweep us. No. I'm not saying that happened. Because.
Why?
Why? Because my man will be back second game. Yeah. He'll be back the second game.
Who said that?
I've been reading, and they say he got 7 more days, right? 7 more days to be the second game.
He ain't even moving. They say he's not even moving around.
Oh, why ain't he moving around? He went overseas, got his treatment and everything.
Man, that man not doing
well, he might
basketball.
not.
He's not running, he's not jumping, he's not doing workouts.
If he not moving around and he not coming back, we in trouble. We in trouble. Okay, we in trouble. I mean, we in trouble. Ron, congratulations, your last year maybe. Hey, just do the best you can do. Thunder, if you don't come back, Thunder in 5.
Just like my man, just like what you say, Deuce? Thunder form like Voltron on y'all, man. They out of there, man.
Thunder
Niggas
get in
outta
5.
there.
We'll get one of them. We're gonna get one.
And that's last but not least, the best game of the series. The best game of this whole, T-Wolves and the Spurs. You already know what time it is. You know, I'm gonna say my bias, but you already know who I'm with. I've been with them. You know who I like, and you know who I don't like. I mean, you know, but I'm gonna let Drew give his opinion. I mean, you know, but I'm gonna let Drew give his opinion.
Okay. Here we go. Spurs. This is the first time y'all have been this deep. The Wolves, they've been deep before. And now they've somehow found a little bench. I don't know where they get it from. They must have been holding back all year. Because their bench showed out when my boy went down, the bench came up and showed out. They playing together. If the Spurs don't go up 2-0, it might be some trouble in the house. Tim Wolves might just knock them off. But if the Spurs go up 2-0, I got the Spurs winning in 6.
Might.
I got the Spurs winning in 6 if they go 2-0. If they split it, it's gonna be hard. 7 games, I gotta go with the Wolves. If it goes 7 games, I'm going with the Wolves. I don't really want to go with them, right? But I'm playing basketball. I know basketball. I'm gonna go with the Wolves. Cause one man can't do it by himself. And I know Spurs got a few players, but the big boy can't do all it by himself. And they're gonna be at him. They're gonna be at him.
At him.
They got 2 people that can play him.
Rudy!
Yeah, Rudy gonna play. Rudy gonna play bump and grind. Rudy gonna put that body on him.
Rudy!
And then you got the other guys that's going jumping on, and then they got get in them.
You know what's my new shit?
Early.
You know what's my new shit?
No.
Fuck around, beat you with a baseball bat. That's my new shit. We gonna beat Wemby with a baseball bat.
Yeah, well.
We gonna beat him with a baseball
Wemby
bat.
can't win it by himself. But hey, the Spurs look good all year. They play together. But they can't afford not to win both games at home. They can't afford to split it.
Right.
If they split it, they can forget it.
Right. Yeah, and you know we gonna split. Cut it out.
Like
What
I
you
said,
think about this DiBiase? Oh! T-Was, baby! You already know what time it is, man. Don't ask me no dumbass shit, man. I'm with the T-Was, man. All day. All day. Wemby this and Wemby that. Wemby fuck around, get beat with a baseball bat. I'm trying to tell you, man. All that Wemby shit, man, I ain't a fan of it. Now, is he going to be the man in the future? Is he going to be the man moving forward? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows, right? But guess what? We the man now. We done been here. This nigga just getting here. I don't know why they giving these niggas so much respect, right? How is we the underdogs? We done been to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row. What? We battle tested. We got, what? Okay. And they come and talk about that Wemby this, Wemby that. Listen, we got a 4-time defensive player of the year on our team. All right, Wemby might got one. He might be the block lead, all that shit. But guess what? You can't block these dunks coming on your head. You can't block that. Ant-Man banging all on him. And Ant-Man is going to be back tonight, right? They said he's going to be making his way back. He got, just like Tatum, he got a big turnaround with this bone bruise situation. He going to make his way back, right? That's the same shit I'm saying that Tatum should have did. I don't know how he didn't. That's even, they talk about this shit be scripted. Who knows? Because that sure seemed like some script type shit. The man come back from his whole ass being off, but now he can't play because his pinky fucked up. What? I don't get that. But going back to my T-Wolves, man, they say Ant-Man coming back. Hopefully he coming back at least 80%. Because if he giving us 80%, we running through that shit. You said what? Something about the game one, if they win game, man, they can win game, whatever. We winning that shit, man. I ain't tripping about nothing Drew talking about.
If Spurs win 2 games at home, y'all not going to beat them.
That's dead. That's dead. They got 4 games at home.
Yeah.
What's 2 games going to do? They need to win 3.
2 games and go to your house and take one from y'all.
Dead. That's dead as the Undertaker. So, you know, like I said, T-Wolves all the way in 5. Let's talk. T-Wolves in 5, man. They ain't getting no 2 at home. They ain't getting no 2 at home. Once we lock up, then what? We're going to come back to that. We're going to see. Okay. Pretty much knew where you was going at with that. Moving along. The Magic, you know, following the Game 7 loss, fired their coach, their head coach. Now, me, myself, I think that the Magic was in a good position. They was, you know, winning against the 1 seed, but I don't believe that that should have happened. I think they pulled it, you know, jumped the gun a little bit on that, you know, but that's not for me to decide. What you think about the situation, DiBiase? The Magic's coach, I think they jumped the gun on that, you know, just like you said. You know, moving too fast. They was in a lucky position to be up 3-1. Really, if you know, if the Pistons is everything that Drew said it is, they was lucky to be up 3-1, right? Now they did blow the lead, which the same thing happened with the Celtics, so they blew that lead. Like, it's like, you know, I don't think the Magic was ready to move on anyway. So anything that they did was like borrowed time, right? They got to peek ahead a little bit, right? So next year they come back with some draft picks. You know, they get better, they work a little bit. You know, they should be a little better. I don't see Paolo.
They blew a big lead. That's what they mad about. They blew a big lead. The Pistons came back from 26 down.
Yeah, but the Pistons is a better team though.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, you got a little rhythm with a team that's better than you. You should just be happy with that. I don't see why you would want to. This is like, you know, a major situation, you know. But maybe Coach Cassell can find him a spot one of these times. You know, he's been assistant for quite a while now. You know, the city rooting for him, so maybe he can go and get him a head coaching, you know, position.
Man, listen, you don't get too many good coaches in the NBA, okay? This guy right here took a young team, without any superstar players on his team, and he coached them with all the injuries that they had during the year. First part of the year, they had all the injuries, and then they kept working. They got themselves into the playoffs. They lost the first one, they come back and won the second one, but they got themselves in there on the bye, on the playoff. Then they take the #1 seed to the 7th game. Listen, yeah, they got out ahead, but it ain't always the fast horse that win. It's the horse that finish. Okay? Like the Kentucky Derby. The horse was in the last place. She came out last place and took first place and won the whole thing. You got to finish, and they didn't finish. And it's not his fault they didn't finish. He didn't make no bad calls. He didn't make no bad plays. The team lost a guy, one of their major players, 20, 25 points a game. They lost a rebound. Big man got cut inside. It wasn't his fault for injuries, but that's it is. This the world. They got to blame somebody. Somebody got to go. The coach gone. You still got your pace, huh?
Yeah, you're right. I'm hearing reports about something similar happening in Boston. Boston lost to the 6th seed, the Sixers. You know, to start the season off, we had the Tatum injury, so this year to me was automatically like, you know, they wasn't going to be getting nothing done as far as winning a championship. However, like I said, I'm hearing reports that it could possibly be a situation where they're going to be firing either the coach or Jaylen Brown. And I definitely don't understand that. They just come off winning the championship last year. They lost their superstar to a ACL injury, which he miraculously came back before the end of the season to help the team. However, he wasn't able to, you know, finish here. So it is what it is. Like I said, I'm hearing those reports. However, I don't think that should be the situation. Drew, what you think about this situation? Should they be firing either or should they keep both?
Again, somebody got to pay for it. The Boston fans, if you get rid of Jaylen Brown, they're going to be so angry at you. It's not funny. Okay? Yeah, he put $115 million. Yeah, that's what he is. He's $115 million man. It is. It's easier to get a coach and get another coach because they got a coach sitting on the sideline, and everybody in Baltimore should jump up your chair. Because guess what? Sam gonna get that job if he lose. Sam Cassell will finally get a head coaching job. The players love him, okay, up there in Boston. If the coach goes, Sam gonna get the head coach job because they work through their system. They don't go out looking. They work through their system. Sam Cassell be getting the head coach job. If Sam get there, you gonna see some ballers because Sam not gonna play. You gonna ball or you gonna. He got the guys balling now. They got him balling now. So if one person got to go, I would think it'd be the coach because Jaylen Brown got a guaranteed contract. His money guaranteed. So he gonna have to wait. Hey, he working out. Why would you get rid of him? And he's an amazing player. All right, it wasn't his fault. He put up 30. I think he put up 34 that game, and they lost. So what? He lost, but he put up 34. Everybody wasn't there. Tatum wasn't there. Tatum, like I said, Tatum was sitting out. He hurt his knee again. So they got the talent. They got the team. They're blaming the coach. In this case, I think the coach gone.
Okay. DiBiase? Well, I don't think neither one of them should go. I think it's just asinine. This team won a championship last year. This is a nuclear type of situation. This is even worse than the Magics. The Magics, they might be this type of team. They don't have this type of makeup. They don't have championship makeup, right? You get rid of your coach to get who? You get rid of Brown, and it's gonna be some smoke in the city, like they said on Kings of Comedy. It's gonna be smoke in the city. Like, what would be the reason to get rid of Brown? Brown is an MVP candidate right now. That's stupid. With Tatum out, Brown still went in there and put up 30 a night. So to get rid of him, that's crazy. Mazzulla came in after y'all fired the other nigga for getting some pussy and then took them boys to the chip. They just won the chip last year. I don't understand with some of these teams, with some sports, they just be on the nuclear tip. If something don't go that way, they want to get a nigga out of there. I don't get it. Get that man a chance. Like, let them see how he gonna come back next year with a healthy Tatum for the full season. They gotta be one of the candidates to win it. Even now, preseason, before they even get there. But for the next year, with Tatum back there, preseason favorite. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, like, with these type of reports, what's going on? This is coming from management. If we can hear it, we ain't Shams. We ain't nobody like that. If we can hear this, then it's a problem. Like, how is it the situation that you want to get rid of the coach or you want to get rid of, at this point, your best player? Crazy. Skip Bayless is returning to First Take this week, Thursday, for one show only. All right, one time and one time only. DiBiase, what do you think about this? Is it something that you care about, you don't care about? Let me know what's your feelings on this. Shit, I hope they don't take our shit. That's all I hope. Skip Bayless coming back is cool, You get to see them boys going at it again, like doing that debating thing, but shit. Don't call it a comeback, Skip. Don't call it a comeback. We out here now, baby. Superstars of sports, baby. We try and build our shit up, man. We don't care about no First Take. Man, Stephen A got his own show. Skip got his own show. You feel me? Separately from ESPN. So, maybe it's going away from that. Going away from the big, the big networks. They go into the little networks like, shows like us.
Yeah.
You feel me? The little guys, it's our time, baby. We gonna have some new guys on here. Some of them been around, some of them haven't been, but hopefully y'all see them soon and, we can continue to produce a show that y'all happy about. I'm glad I'm a part of it. Y'all niggas need to have me here all the time, man. Sure enough, y'all niggas bring these other goofy ass niggas out. Y'all don't bring me out no more. Fuck out of here. Got me stuck, man. I got a get out of jail free card this week, man. Glad to be back, man. DiBiase, baby.
I'm hoping this is one show. I'm hoping this saw some trash and everything like that. When, you know, they born. And, you know, I'm not trying to lose my show, okay, to them. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, hey, they're going to bring them back because they don't have no activity, don't have no life, don't have nothing. So they're going to bring back this to start confusion. We talk sports here. We talk facts. We tell the truth. We don't care about nobody's feelings, but we don't disrespect nobody at the same time. So he gonna come back on the show, and I'm telling you, he gonna do some disrespectful mess, okay, just to keep something going. And I guess that's what everybody like. You know, we like to talk sports. We like to put them facts and let people know what's really going on. So there. So Skip, he'll be back for one show. Let's see what he do.
Yes, sir. Going a little bit into a little mess with right now. You know, we wanted to touch on it a little bit. You know, we wasn't able to speak about it on the last show. Like I said, we've been out for a few weeks. The biggest topic outside of the Michael Jackson movie is KLAY Thompson and MEG and STALLION. So, you know, reports about KLAY cheating on Megan and, you know, these type of things. You know, like I said, man, it's a little messy, but let's just hear what y'all guys think about it, man. What you think about that, Drew?
Man, Megan, you need to stop. Man. You need to stop. You knew what you got yourself into, okay? Straight up, you knew what you got yourself into. Then she got these girls out there talking about we all gonna cheat on our man. We're gonna take a one-night cheating on our man stand for Megan. Nah, you been cheating on your man way before that. So I ain't trying to hear that mess. You gonna take one night stand? That's a mess, boy. Listen, folks. All folks don't do this. When you mess up, all folks don't put. Yeah, they in the limelight and everything like that. Okay, but she know he NBA player. He on the road. Okay, and he ain't drinking at home. He's thirsty. You knew what you got into. You be thirsty too, Megan. You ain't perfect. We know some stuff about you, right? And tell them behind. And we don't tell them Baltimore. We don't stitch Baltimore.
We don't tell Megan, man. Come on,
we
man.
don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do no stitching.
Wow, shit.
And you got your cake. You gotta eat it. Or you cut it and give them a piece, and you take a piece, and everybody get a piece and eat it, okay? Come on now. Y'all celebrities, yeah, y'all not married. No, y'all going together, y'all not married. I can see if you was married, you had something, you're living together, and that man, come off that bull. You understand what I'm saying? You hurt now? Okay. You should be over it by now. Because he ain't coming back. KLAY ain't coming back. KLAY said, whatever. She was only there for a few anyway, all right? Yeah, you got used to you gotta know who you messing with.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what you think about this whole situation, DiBiase? Megan, KLAY, what do I think about this? Wop wop wop. I'ma just say this. Aside from the cheating, I guess nobody shouldn't be cheating, right? But Megan, she ain't the type you want to bring home to mama. Believe me. I'm not bringing her home to mama. I'm just saying. We can name 10 niggas on one hand that had her. 10 niggas on one hand that had her. So, you know, for her to be geeking and tripping and talking about nigga cheating, you got reports of cheating on the last relationship. Just the last one that you was in before this nigga. You cheated with the other nigga, you shot the one nigga, man. Free Tory, man. If we talking about anything with Megan, free Tory.
Yeah, he need to be free.
That's the first thing we need to talk about.
Beat up in
free Tory, you man got stabbed up behind you. You get niggas killed out here in the world, and you worrying about cheating? Man, fuck that shit, man. Nobody, man. Y'all ask me about a nigga, what he doing with his meat. I don't care about that shit. You feel me? Megan, Why don't you come to the cookout and twerk for a nigga or
Yeah.
something, man? That's all you can do.
You got some money,
I ain't
man.
gonna disrespect you or nothing, but this whole shit, I don't even know why they keep talking about it. Like, it's a nigga in a relationship, him and this girl. What that got to do with anybody else? You feel me? That don't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? I mean, she, especially her, she ain't no church mouse. All the shit she do or done, you done got reports of cheating. Look, niggas been rapped about you cheating. So, man, hey, man, I want to hear what Clay got to say. Clay, come to the forefront, man. What's going on, Clay?
You got nothing to say.
What they talking about, Clay? They saying you ain't, They say Clay got a WNBA girl now, so, I mean, I think he got at least a more presentable girl that he can take home.
Yeah.
He can take to his mother and say, "Mom, what you think about this one?"
I got a baller.
Like, man, listen, good, son. You ain't got that ass shaking bitch around here. At the, nigga don't want her at the cookout, man. That's all I'm saying. Now, it'd be nice for you to be like, you know, yeah, I got, you know. But then when she at the cookout, you got the babies in there. The babies in there, she's shaking ass. Why? Come on, man. Come on. We got to do better. We got to do better, man. Clay, don't cheat on this one, please, man.
Man, do your thing.
Okay. Moving on to the hottest topic in the world right now. The whole world right now. The Michael Jackson biopic. The best thing smoking, the best movie out this year in the last 10, 15, 20 years, man. You got music, you got emotion, you got dancing, a little bit of everything, man. All over throughout the United States and other countries as well. DiBiase, tell me what you think about this Michael Jackson frenzy. Let me hear your take on it. Yeah. I went to see the movie, man. I was in there doing the same thing. If you see the reports, they in there dancing, jumping up and down. I was in there moonwalking with my popcorn. Oh yeah, I was up in there moonwalking with my popcorn.
That's why I don't go the first 2 weeks.
Listen, man. Mike is that nigga, man. Don't let nobody tell you differently. Mike is that nigga. 275, 80 the first week. Come on, my nigga. Who doing numbers like that? That's a Lamar Jackson contract. 4 or 5 years that he gonna make. He nigga made that in a weekend.
And he don't deserve it.
Yo, stay geeking. Don't trip about yo, stay geeking. But anyway, man, I implore, if you haven't seen it, go see the Michael Jackson movie, man. That shit, Dad got the nephew in there doing his thing, man. It's a great movie, man. I can't wait till part 2 come out, till they start talking about all of the controversial shit, so that I can show niggas that my man wasn't out there fucking with them kids, man, like they was trying to put on them. Whole time, Mike was really that nigga. Mike is a real nigga for real. They say one time Eminem was trying to talk shit about Mike, right? Mike went and bought Eminem catalog. Right while he was talking this shit, rapping on stage, he might get money off that. So that's a real gangster. Niggas be talking this gangster shit in the hood. That's real gangster. Nigga, I bought your catalog, nigga. I bought all your music. It's mine, nigga. Like, where the fuck you buy catalogs at anyway? Like, I need to go try to buy a catalog.
He bought Sony.
Yeah, I know. That's what happened to him. That's why he died.
That's why he died.
He ain't mess with no kids never. You feel me? Like, they just stay, my man. You know, that movie showed that Mike was a beautiful soul, man. Like a soul. You feel me? So, rest in peace to Mike, man. He the GOAT. I never in my life hear niggas talking about no more. Because they about to come out with the concert, Chris Brown and Usher. I not hear no nigga never saying no nigga is better than... I had a retarded nigga tell me that R. Kelly is better than Michael Jackson. I said, man...
He the one messing with them little girls.
That nigga is retarded, man. That nigga was retarded. He said R. Kelly is better than Michael Jackson. Let's take a moment of silence for that retarded nigga, man.
Where he at?
Retarded. How the retarded? Man, let me stop, man. Drew, what you thinking about this Michael Jackson frenzy?
Michael Jackson gonna make money. He was making money when he first died. Okay? He was still worth making money when he first died. of course this is gonna be a blow up. His family in it. They all need some money. They got it. They getting it. All right. His nephew played his part, right? So you had a almost Michael Jackson lookalike for real on the jeans and everything. Okay. He just was a little bigger than Michael, but he played that part. Man, this is what's happening. And Michael Jackson, yeah, it's good. It should be. Whitney Houston should get one next month, but we talking about Michael Jackson right now. Yeah, but Michael Jackson, this is what's happening. The movie's good, the music's good. Everybody's down with Michael. You know, a lot of people didn't hate Michael. Michael wasn't hated. You know, and after he don't care if it's black or white. After he made that, he understood where we was coming from. You know. And he got all his movies, all the songs, man. Michael, it's so great to see that and see it moving like it's moving. And it probably sell $1 billion before it's done.
Is that 250 million? It was at 270 million the first weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be
first Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's gonna be $1 billion movie. It's gonna be $1 billion movie.
Did you see it yet?
No, I ain't see it. I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna see it. I don't like going when it first happened. You know, when the first movie started first. I'll wait 2 weeks and go down there and see it. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be cooled off by then.
All right. Well, that's all the time that we have for the day on Superstar of Sports. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.
Peace.